In the mysterious regions of our ancient planet, where legends merge with reality, a shocking discovery awaits those daring enough to explore the truth. From the magnificent kraken that has intrigued sailors for centuries to the thorny devil, the master of deceit, we invite you on an extraordinary journey beyond imagination. We present 20 real-life legendary creatures to make the impossible a reality. Number 10. Vampire Deer. The vampire deer is a fascinating species that inhabits the depths of our mysterious natural world. These extraordinary individuals resemble exciting Blade movies. Their menacing fangs distinguish them. Despite their name, they are Chinese water deer discovered throughout Europe. Fear not, these deer don't drink blood. Though intimidating, those menacing fangs only impress and enchant. Their impressive teeth are only a trick of nature. Unlike other male deer, this subspecies of musk deer lacks antlers. They have vampire-like fangs instead of antlers. It's tragic that white-bellied musk deer are endangered and nearly extinct. Their perfume-making musk pods put them at peril. These fascinating creatures may soon become myths, with only a few surviving. Number 9. Loch Ness Monster. The Loch Ness Monster, commonly known as Nessie, is a mythological creature that lives in Loch Ness, a Scottish Highlands freshwater lake. If you visit Scotland and ask locals about tourist attractions, this mysterious creature is highly recommended. Nessie is a big creature with a long neck and humps. Despite multiple sightings, no one has taken a clear photo or presented solid evidence of its existence. George Spicer claimed to have seen the Loch Ness Monster in the 1930s, prompting messages of dragon sightings, sea serpent sightings, and monsterfish. It became known as Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Adam Nan and Abbott said that the Loch Ness Monster was first seen in the 6th century. A water beast attacked and submerged a swimmer in the Ness River. The Loch Ness Monster legend remains intriguing despite numerous sightings being misidentified as bird flocks or other animals. Scottish folklore is interesting. Number 8. Kraken. Sailors have always been captivated with the kraken, a powerful sea creature. This mythological sea monster is known for frightening people who meet it. The kraken, a massive octopus-like creature, hated humanity. It enjoyed sinking ships and consuming sailors. Its huge arms could pull down the strongest warships. The kraken would swim in menacing loops, producing a fatal maelstrom to devour recalcitrant ships. The current giant squid may be the real source for the kraken tale, but it is smaller and less vicious. No evidence it sank ships like the kraken. In 1863, a fossil of a giant squid uncovered on a Danish coast linked it to the kraken, but it remains mysterious, hiding in the deep waters where its actual nature is unknown. An 18-meter giant squid was found. These enormous creatures are hunted by sperm whales. Giant squids may maintain their ground and fight for survival, despite the fact that they usually retreat when they see these powerful predators. Number 7. Yeti. The mythological creature known as the Yeti, sometimes known as the Abominable Snowman, lives in Asia's Himalayas. Numerous attempts have been made to acquire evidence of the Yeti's existence, but so far we have primarily interesting but inconclusive reports. Our major evidence is eyewitness stories of a giant ape-like creature, but people typically dismiss them since there's not enough proof. Some indistinct videos, photographs, and footprints might be from other animals or frauds. Even the most plausible sightings have been disproven, thus we don't know if the Yeti is real or a legend. Sherpa legend may have originated by mistaking animals like yaks, bears, and other huge creatures for the Yeti. The Yeti and Bigfoot are often compared. Eyewitnesses describe the Yeti as a big furry creature. Its long, sharp fangs and two-legged stride make it mysterious. Western mountaineers increased sightings in the 20th century. They uncovered strange tracks and traces of unknown creatures, fueling intrigue and attempts to find the Yeti. Despite intensive efforts, no evidence of its existence exists. Number 6. Lowland Streaked Tenrec. These amazing creatures live in Madagascar's tropical lowland jungles. Despite their tiny size, these animals are quite unique. Spiky bumblebees, they have black spiny bodies with bright yellow stripes. They're simple to spot in the dense vegetation. These legendary creatures are busy day and night, curiously investigating their habitat. They find food by stamping on the ground to attract earthworms, which they like. Their large snouts allow them to easily dig out valuables. Despite their cleverness, these creatures confront major hurdles. Populations are threatened by rainforest destruction. Loss of habitat affects their normal lifestyle and makes it harder to find food and shelter. These lovely creatures are also hunted for their flesh, further reducing their numbers. We must appreciate the uniqueness and vulnerability of these beautiful creatures and safeguard their habitat to ensure their survival for future generations. Number 5. Matamata turtle. The Matamata turtle is one of the most extraordinary species of turtles in the world. South American freshwater turtles inhabit the Amazon and Orinoco basins. This unique turtle was originally described in 1741. Matamata turtles are slow-moving and feature triangular heads, tubercles, and skin flaps. Their upper jaw has 4 barbels and their chin 3. These turtles may reach 37 inches and 46 pounds. They inhabit slow-moving streams, marshes, and stagnant pools. They breathe by pushing their snouts above the surface in shallow water. Carnivorous turtles eat fish and invertebrates. They hunt smartly when they find prey. They encircle the prey in shallow water, wave their front legs, and prevent escape. They open their jaws and a burst of water sweeps the fish into their mouths. Matamata turtles are popular exotic pets due to their intriguing traits. Due to their habitat needs, maintaining them as pets takes special care and understanding. Number 3. Monitor lizards. There were worse creatures in the past than the monitor lizards we know today, according to Megalania. Megalanias were huge lizards that lived in Australia during the Pleistocene epoch. The biggest land-dwelling lizards ever were 23 feet long and weighed 4,277 pounds, more than a small vehicle. A face-to-face encounter is terrifying. Megalanias existed with Australia's early humans, according to fossils we discovered that are roughly 50,000 years old. Ancient humans may have played a role in Megalania's demise. Imagine the horrific experiences they would have had due to their enormous stature. Megalanias ate medium to big animals, including giant marsupials, birds, chicks, and eggs, according to experts. Their strong legs and body allowed them to pursue prey. Their huge heads and jaws had serrated teeth that could easily rip flesh. Hold wait, it gets scarier. Scientists think Megalanias, like the Komodo dragon and Nile monitor, were poisonous. These terrifying lizards may have had poisonous oral glands. Number 2. Platypus. The platypus is a real mammal that is extraordinary, almost like something out of a fairy tale. Explore its amazing features. First, it's an egg-laying animal. The platypus is poisonous. Don't worry, these adorable creatures' poison is safe to humans, even more. Under UV light, their fur glows like a fairy tale creature. Imagine a shimmering platypus in the dark. It's captivating. Their beaver-like tail, webbed feet, and duck-like nose are interesting. Their varied traits make them unique. Platypuses are extraordinary physically and hold a particular position in cultures. Aboriginal Australians believe the platypus was a duck-water rat hybrid. Number 2. Moby Dick. Herman Melville's fictitious narrative Moby Dick has an intriguing relationship to real-life events that inspired him. Melville was inspired by menacing whales in the 19th century, historians have discovered. These experiences with killer whales furnished Melville with a variety of stories. Imagine being hunted by a massive whale that seeks blood and bones. Little surprise, whaling ship sailors were bold in the face of such risk. Whales have troubled sailors in numerous stories. A giant sperm whale sunk the whale ship Essex in November 1820. 20 crew members fled on smaller boats, but only 5 survived the perilous 89-day trek to land. Many whales kill whalers. Melville was attracted by a massive Pacific Ocean white whale known for its violence. Whalers told stories of brave whales resisting their hunters. Melville's novel was inspired by these reports, and it appears that there was a 19th century white whale that tormented sailors. Number 1. Montana Monster. The Montauk Monster captivated people in 2008. Jenna Hewitt and her 3 pals discovered a mysterious animal on Ditch Plains Beach. It was first unknown, sparking wild conjecture. Some people joked that the creature was a mutant experiment from Plum Island Animal Disease Center, while others thought the corpse was buried. News articles said it may be a turtle without a shell, a dog, a huge rodent, or a fake. Despite misunderstanding, several credible hypotheses arose. Wildlife experts believed the creature was a coyote, sheep, sea turtle, or mouse. However, paleozoologist Darren Nash and wildlife environmentalist Jeffrey Corwin reached the consensus. Raccoons were the Montauk Monster. The raccoon's cranium, front paws, and teeth were typical, but its unusual look was due to water decomposition. This surprising discovery refuted the Montauk Monster's fanciful identity and presented a more mundane explanation. These entities, whether mythical or real, have shaped our cultures and histories. They inspire us to wonder at the beauty of nature and the amazing variety of life around us. Some, like the thylacine, are legends and folklore wonders, while others are devastating reminders of how human actions affect ecosystems. We develop a great feeling of obligation to protect and preserve the world by getting to know these creatures.